What's up, guys? Quantrix02 here with another edition of What's New. Fastlane just went off the air, and for a pay-per-view that's in between the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, and it's on the road to WrestleMania, I have to say that this pay-per-view was really decent, and I have to admit that going to this pay-per-view, I wasn't really looking forward to it. The matches weren't really, I wasn't feeling it, But I have to say that they did deliver, and it did have its purpose. I'm going to go through the entire card right now. Starting with the pre-show, there was a Miz TV segment with guest host Paul Heyman basically saying that Brock Lesnar is the man, Roman Reigns, he knows about Roman Reigns, he knows about Daniel Bryan, they're great, but they aren't Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar is going to go, whoever wins, Brock Lesnar is going to go on to WrestleMania 31 and destroy them. Blah, 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 beast carnage, blah, blah, you get the point. So we move on to the actual pay-per-view. Starts off with the six-man tag team match between it was Dolph Ziggler, Eric Rowan, Ryback versus I call them Team Unemployed versus the Authorities, Seth Rollins, Kane, and the Big Show. Pretty good match. Not to say, it felt a little bit more special than the common six-man tag team match that you would see on Raw and SmackDown. It actually felt kind of special. But it all came to an end where I think Ziggler was trying to go for his little corner combination. Kane caught him in a chokeslam clutch. He had him in the corner, and then Big Show did his own variation of the Superman punch and knocked Ziggler out while he was still in the chokeslam clutch. And then Kane would go and perform the chokeslam and win the match for the Authority. The Authority would then go on to beat all three of those men up until the returning Randall Keith Orton hit the ring and hit RKO's out of nowhere on everybody, a la Stone Cold Steve Austin style, which was really cool. I have to say that Randy's one of my favorite superstars, and he was getting stale, and he needed a break. But man, it's been a while, and I really, really miss Randy. I was like, man, where's Randy at? Every single period, where's Randy? Where's Randy? Finally, we get Randy Orton, and we're gonna get Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, and I cannot wait for that. That should be a great contest. Next, we'll see the match between Stardust and Goldust. This match actually had a video package, which you really don't see a lot of those for smaller matches. We don't really get to see that anymore. You don't see those for like the main events. You don't get to see those for your mid card matches. And we got one of those. Goldust, and after that we got to see Goldust and Dusty Rhodes talk in the back. Goldust said that he's going to revert Stardust back to Cody Rhodes. He's going to beat him up so bad that he's not going to want to put that mask, that paint and suit back on anymore, because it's just bad news. He wants to save his brother. So, yeah. They go on after match. It's pretty good. Seemed like the crowd wasn't really into it that much, and they kind of killed it a little bit for me. But at the same time, the match was really good. It was a little kind of slow, methodical, but they put it in such a way that everything they did was getting countered, which just makes sense because they're brothers. They know each other very well. They're two-time tag team champions together. They know each other, So everything was getting countered, but it was really cool. In the end, I think Cody would get caught. Stardust would get caught by Goldust in a crucifix pin, and what's weird about it is that the ref counted 1, 2, and then he was going for the 3, but he never. But I think Stardust had kicked out at that point, but he still rung the bell, and Goldust won the match. I'm not sure if that was a botch or if that was part of the story. I'm pretty sure that's a part of the story. The way that Cody Rhodes was reacting in the backstage segment that happens after that. And it's just pretty much going to lead us into the next Cody Rhodes Goldust match. I think Goldust walked to the back after the match, and he got attacked by Stardust. Stardust was beating him down. Dusty Rhodes came like, "What the heck? That's your brother, man. What you doing?" And he's like, "Where Cody? Come on." He's like, "Oh, you're trying to talk? You must be talking about Cody Rhodes, the dashing one, the member of Legacy, the future of this company. Well, you killed him. He's dead now, thanks to you, because you put this what do you call him, attitude era reject of a brother in my life, and now you killed the future because of him." So that's going to lead to another match. Hopefully we'll be seeing Cody Rhodes back, and Stardust will die, because I'm really tired of Stardust. I'm a big fan of Cody Rhodes, and I like him being Cody Rhodes. Next we had the WWE Tag Team Championship match. It was the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, going up against Cesaro and Tyson Kidd. Pretty good match, very, 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 entertaining matchup. Cesaro and Tyson Kidd are just so good in that ring, man. So freaking awesome. And the Usos are great. They would whoever they work with. So it was a interesting matchup. But who would have thought though? I really thought my guess was that there was no way that Tyson Kidd and Cesaro were going to win this. Cause I thought they were just there to build up the Usos some more, and then they're going to be eventually face the Ascension. But no, Tyson Kidd pinned one of the Usos and won the tag team championships. And now, after 5 years, the last time Tyson Kidd was a champion was 5 years ago, and he's finally the tag team champion. I have to say, WWE, thank you, man. Thank you guys so much. It seems like Tyson Kidd has worked his ass off, and he finally got rewarded. He went from the bottom and had to bring himself back up to the top, going through Superstars, main event, NXT, finally the main roster, working on every single show, and finally he becomes a champion again. So I'm very happy for Tyson Kidd. And Cesaro too, because I'm a big fan. I like it. I like Cesaro a lot as well. Next was Triple H confrontation with Sting. You know, it was pretty good, I guess. I mean, Triple H came out there with his jacket and stuff. He wasn't the corporate Triple H. He was the game. So he comes out there. He's all talking all serious. Calls Sting out. Sting comes out. And he sucker punches him in the face with the I think it was with the microphone. Then he goes for a sledgehammer. He's about to hit him with a sledgehammer. Sting puts the vintage black baseball bat to the throat of Triple H, puts him in the corner, and then looks at the WrestleMania 30 sign and WrestleMania 31 sign and says that he basically says he wants a match. Then Triple H tries to attack him again. And he hits him with the baseball bat, and then hits a Scorpion Death Drop, and that's the end of the segment. Sting and Triple H is now official for WrestleMania 31. It's the first official match on the card. And it should be pretty good. Seeing Sting in a WWE ring wrestling is going to be a special sight. Whoever, it could have been anybody. Whoever he fought it was going to be special. But I'm happy that as a guy like Triple H. And yeah, it's going to be really good. Next was the works with the Divas Championship match. Paige versus the Divas Champion Nikki Bella. Not the worst match. This match actually got a decent amount of time, but the problem was with the ending where Paige got knocked into the padded turnbuckle, bottom turnbuckle, and then rolled up after that. And I thought that was really stupid because, I mean, it's padded, guys. I hate when they do this with divas. They get knocked out by the weakest stuff. Like, come on, these are professional wrestling, female professional wrestlers. You're telling me like a something like that will knock them out? If it was exposed, I can understand, but it wasn't. And somehow that knocked Paige out and cost her the opportunity to win the championship. So Nikki retains. Next was the Intercontinental Championship match between the Intercontinental Champion, Bad News Barrett, and Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose. That's probably, I wasn't really paying attention that much in this match, I'm not going to lie. But it seemed like it was okay. It all ended up going, becoming a no disqualification. What is it? Wow. It was a DQ finish basically. Because I think Dean Ambrose kind of just lost it, kept attacking Barrett, and then eventually the ref threw it out, and Dean Ambrose steals Wade Barrett's Intercontinental Championship. So probably gonna need another IC title match at WrestleMania, and hopefully if they do have it, it's gonna be a no disqualification match. Next was a segment where very surprising because Undertaker's music hits and it gets dark and the Druids come out and then the coffin comes out and oh my God, Undertaker finally bags his return for his once a year appearance. He already lost, but he's here. He's gonna come out the casket. But no, it's not him. It's Wade Barrett. The Idiot World comes out of there, and he basically cuts a promo saying how he was always a big fan of The Undertaker, but now there's a new Lord of Darkness in the WWE, and Undertaker's time is over, and he's going to devour, or he's going to steal, wherever he says, he's going to steal his soul at WrestleMania, which basically confirms Bray Wyatt versus Undertaker, which is probably going to definitely happen. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But it was a really cool segment, seeing Bray Wyatt do that, which I had a feeling he was in there. I had a feeling it wasn't the Undertaker. Next was one of my favorite matches of the night, John Cena versus Rusev. Man, these guys, first of all, people give John Cena a lot of hate, and he doesn't really deserve it. I get pissed off at John Cena, but as long as he is not in the main event picture, I'm good. I was good. So I was happy to see him in this situation, and I thought there was no way. Two things were going to happen in this matchup that I thought, and neither one of them happened. I thought it was going to be a no disqualification. Well, no, I keep saying no. I thought it was going to be a disqualification somehow, and the match was going to get thrown out, or John Cena was going to become the new U.S. champion and defeat Rusev. Neither one of those things happened. I was very, very, very surprised because Rusev actually put John Cena in accolade. He was in there. I'm like, oh my God, he's going to tap out. He's going to do it. But then Cena gets out of it. I'm like, oh, come on. Here we go. Here's the end. I think he tries to 8 a.m. or something. And then Alani gets up there. He kicks him in the nuts. And then super kicks him in the face. Puts him back in the accolade. And then proceeds to make him humble. And as John Cena taps out and basically loses by submission. When's the last time John Cena lost by submission? It's been a freaking while. I believe the last person to do it was Kurt Angle. I believe. But yeah, man, it's been a long freaking time. Finally, John Cena loses via submission, which is crazy. So they're definitely building up Rusev to be a force to be reckoned with. I thought once he hit this Cena brick wall, like most people before him did Ryback, Bray Wyatt, every time these built up stars hits that glass ceiling, which is John Cena, they can't get past it. But it seems like Rusev has finally done that. But I've got a feeling they're gonna have another match at WrestleMania, and then John Cena's gonna get that win. But we don't know. Next was the main event: Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. Winner goes on to WrestleMania 31 to face Brock Lesnar for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. This match was great. It was good. I have to say, this was definitely Roman Reigns' best performance since splitting from the Shield, other than his match with Seth Rollins on Raw maybe a month ago. But this, as far as pay-per-views, great. And a lot of people give Roman Reigns a lot of heat. I have given him heat, and I shouldn't have. Even though I really do like Roman Reigns. I want him to be better. I want him to show what he can do. And I've been thinking, since Roman Reigns has been back, the only person he's been facing has been the Big Show. And it's not much you can do with guys like the Big Show and Kane. But he gets in there with a guy a guy like Seth Rollins or a Daniel Bryan, and he can go out there and shine. Even though I feel like these guys probably carry him a little bit, but at the same time he held his own. He pulled out some really awesome stuff today. I mean, it was like a triple. He did like a triple pump handle suplex. So it was really awesome. A lot of cool spots in that matchup. Powerbomb off the top rope by Roman Reigns. It was a lot of brawling in there too. It was very aggressive. They really showed that they really wanted to go on WrestleMania and become champion with a very aggressive matchup. And Daniel Bryan was going for his vintage yes knee. And he got countered into the Roman Reigns spear. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns retains his #1 contendership to his face the champion Brock Lesnar for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 31, and now he's going to go on in main event WrestleMania, which a lot of people weren't happy about that, but I'm fine as long as they give Daniel Bryan a good match, a worthy match on this card, not just give him any throw. I don't want to see Sheamus. I don't even really want to see Dolph Ziggler. I just want to see him give him a good storyline going to WrestleMania, and we will be good, WWE. Anyway, guys, that's Fastlane. Tell me what you think of the pay-per-view on the comments below. Monday Night Raw tomorrow. I'll see if I do anything for that. But until then, comment, rate, subscribe, stay good, everybody. Believe that.